Which means we better find out as much as we can here at the scene. Or else. Let's examine. Let's look up this table thingy. That's the victim's coffee mug. Aha! So the poison was in here! This was my first time seeing a real poisoned mug of coffee. I would hope so. Poisoned coffee? Not exactly, actually. What do you mean? No traces of poison were found in the coffee. What? You'll have to figure out the rest of yourself. I'm officially not on your side, after all. Curiouser and curiouser. Random. That letterbox looks funny sitting inside a room like this. Let's take a look. Empty. The other half of that letterbox is actually connected to the outside of the studio. Mr. Misha would put his letters in there, and the postman took them away. Impressive that someone still writes letters in this day and age. Or wrote at, rather. Curious. What's this at the back? Hey, there's a painting hidden back here. Hey, you're right. What if it's embarrassing somehow? He didn't want anyone to see it? You certainly seem pleased by the possibility. Huh? It's so normal. This picture is one of the Japanese stories or something about a boy was hatched out of a peach or something. Yeah, it's called Peach Boy in English. Yeah. I forgot. Momotaro, is that what it's called? Which means Peach Boy. But yeah, that's hardly something to get mad about. Huh? What is it, Apollo? Well, doesn't this painting look like... Never mind. And she's like, what's going on through his head? Better get a professional opinion on this. Yeah, we'll show that to Emma later, but we need to look around still. Eek, Paul! That's where the body was! That's the spot where Mr. Drew Miss Misha passed away. He put the coffee mug to his lips in the next moment. There's quite a bit of paint on the ground. See that half-painted painting there? He must have been working on that right up to the moment that he died. Wow, a true artist to the end! Or maybe he started it a year ago and was procrastinating. Maybe. And then the side of the studio. Look at all these paints, Paul. There's so many. He's got like 20 kinds of red. You could repaint your suit, Apollo. How about this shade of green? That'll be enough of that, thanks. I saw some pictures of what's it called, concept art of Apollo, and some of them were wearing green. He was wearing green in them. I wonder why they choose red in the anime. What is all this equipment here for? It doesn't look very artistic, really. I had everything from a lathe to a laser cutter. Looks like he was ready to work on metals and wood too. Though his equipment's a bit old, to tell the truth. Why would a painter need all this? From the dust, I say he hasn't used this stuff for years. This one doesn't fit with the rest of the studio. Oh, do you think I could borrow this? I want to cut a quarter in half to make a coin, make a trick coin. This is a crime scene, Trucy. But these cost like 50 bucks at the magic shop. Aww. Is this just for a painting, Apollo? That would be a drafting table. Drafting? Basically, it's a tool for making precise diagrams. Wow, painting is harder than I thought. Why would a painter need a drafting table? Was he an architect too? Strange. Let's take a closer look at this desk here. This will be important later. Or this table. Yeah. Or this table is important. Something about the way that figure is posed. I've seen that pose before. It's you, Apollo. See, you're making one of your flamboyant gestures! Like when you say objection. Please, I am a professional. I wonder why it's posed like that. Coincidence? Maybe an Ace Attorney fanatic? Who knows? So this is Drew Misha, and this little girl must be Vera! Yes, they took that some years ago. They look close. A happy little family. Until you arrested his daughter. Ack! Look, I was personally against that, okay? She just didn't seem very suspicious, scientifically speaking. Uh-huh, right. How can it be not scientifically speaking? Is this a journal? Wow, talk about a clue! Let's read it. But what is it, Apollo? He didn't write the name of the killer, did he? Did he? It's new. He didn't write a single line. Arg! You had me going for a while there. All things I'm examining, if it doesn't have added anything to the courtroom, the record is only optional to examine, but it's interesting anyway. Ooh, cute! Look at the tiny frame, Apollo. Tiny's right. That thing's barely 2 inches high. What picture would fit in that? None. Apparently, it's empty. There's no glass in it either. What's it doing sitting on the desk? This is a lesson for us all. Be sure to check the size when you buy frames. And what's this? This envelope has been opened and resealed. Ooh, I know how to do that. You take a pot of boiling water and hold the envelope up to the steam. The glue melts and opens. Cool, huh? I should try that. Whoever did this wasn't so delicate. You're right. Looks like they just ripped it open and stuck it back together. Huh? The postmark on this letter is from 7 years ago. Why would someone open a letter and then reseal it again? I better hang on to this. Important rich envelope, yes. Looks like we're done examining for fun and stuff. Let's talk to her. The victim. We need to know more about him. So this Drew Misham was some kind of artist? Apparently, did a lot of illustrations for books, I hear. He had a lot of female fans too. For what it's worth. Oh, I'm gonna sleep soon. How long female fans too, for what it's worth? Oh, well, I guess this stuff is kind of pretty. Like that oil painting over there, for instance. Yeah. That wasn't one of his illustrations, actually. Huh? So it was a standalone painting or something? Is that what she means? He was an odd bird, Misham. Hadn't shown his face to anyone till the end. What do you mean, to anyone? He was always locked up here in the studio, apparently. His only connection to the outside world was through letters he put in that letterbox there. Letters? Do people still write letters? What do you mean, Apollo? I mean, when was the last time you wrote a real letter? Actually, it wasn't that long ago for me, because I sent letters to my boyfriend from overseas. Whatever, too much info. Don't most people use email and stuff these days? But letters are more romantic than emails, but... Why am I saying all this random stuff? Anyway, now Mr. Misham couldn't stand technology, it seems. He did everything by mail. Maybe he thought that way was more artistic, you know? I guess. Now we added a letterbox to the courtroom. In any case, the only person besides him allowed in here was his daughter, Vera. Oh, you mean the killer? The suspect, please. We took some fingerprints, of course. The only ones found in the room were Mr. Misham's and Vera's, basically. Basically? Actually, last night, Mr. Misham gave an interview to a reporter for the first time. It happened during the interview, apparently. His first interview ever? Could you tell us a bit more about what happened that night, the night of the murder? Well, this is very, very, very strange. The defendant. So, this woman, Vera, she's Mr. Misham's daughter, right? Yep, a real sickly girl ever since she was little. Hardly ever went outside. She did kind of give off a withdrawn sort of aura. She was homeschooled by her father, apparently. It was quite a scene when they took her to the detention center. She was screaming about how she'd die if they took her outside. That does sound like a scene. That's pretty extreme. In the end, she agreed to leave if she was allowed her good luck charm for company. Her good luck charm? Apparently, she has this charm that magic gives her the courage to go outside. How old is she? Why can't I ever get a normal client? Yeah, he never have normal clients, cause Who's start from? Vera is only 19, same age as Waki. Wow, what? Oh my gosh, I just realized that case 2, case 3, case 4, we all have really young clients. Waki was 19, Machi was only 14, and Vera's 19. Seriously. Why so young and why so troublesome? Of course, Phoenix is 33, but whatever. But why would a shut-in daughter kill her own dad? Don't look at me. So, but the poison was found to be in his coffee, right? No, not precisely. Not precisely? What does that mean? It means see for yourself, I think. Yeah, I'll figure that out soon. The night of the crime. Like I said, last night was the first time someone was from the outside came into this studio. I guess mysterious painters who never go outside make for good articles. And it just so happened that he died the night of his first interview. At around 9 p.m. every night, Vera always made him a cup of coffee. Last night he drank his usual coffee and suddenly became violently ill. And died? So he poisoned him on the night of his interview? Wouldn't the reporter see? He wasn't near Mr. Mishan when she brought her coffee, his coffee. His coffee, I'm sorry. His coffee to his father. Yeah. I can't read. He was checking out some equipment in the back of the room. Supposedly, that's why she didn't notice he was there. It was the reporter who called the police, in fact. Wait, but why is she the suspect? If anyone's suspicious, it's the reporter! The reporter never got near Mr. Misham's coffee. Even Vera acknowledges that. Regardless, I want to know more about this reporter. Whoever he is. Forensic science. I bet Emma could help us out here. Don't forget, flattery will get you everywhere with her, Apollo. No, science will get her everywhere. Huh? What are you two whispering about? Well, I was thinking. I mean, what is it we always do when we run into you at a crime scene? What is it we always do? Scientifically. Ah, you know me too well. Okay. Okay, meaning we can get herbs scientific now? Oh, I suppose it's just this once. Bring me anything you find suspicious and we'll check it out. Like, the, painting and the coffee mug. I'll just present her the painting first. Or I mean the coffee first. Ah. So Emma, about this coffee mug. I hope you aren't trying to grill me for information. You know I'm not talking. I suppose you are a detective here. Why don't you two take a look yourselves? If you find a clue, I might not be unwilling to lend a hand. I think she's going to help us, Apollo. Let's check out this mug, shall we? Yeah, you need to check out the mug first before you talk to her, because you haven't looked at it yet. Scroll on the size, drew miss a signature. I see. Okay. This is the second game where someone died because of a cup of coffee. Hey, look there! That stain doesn't look so healthy, Apollo. That must be the Blue Mountain stuff we've been hearing about. Something tells me that even Blue Mountain coffee isn't this blue. No, this stain is probably... Better ask Emma. And after that, your court has been updated. Where it's supposed to be updated. I guess not. I guess I'll update after I talk to her about it. Emma, about this mug. There's a pale blue, residue on the room. Yes, well, it's just a rumor. But I've heard there's a kind of coffee called Blue Mountain. I'm pretty sure it isn't actually blue, Emma. Ah, right. Okay, you got me. That's left over from my testing spray. Forensic science! I knew your hobby was behind this somehow, Emma! It's not a hobby. So, what kind of scientific stuff were you up to? This spray, that's what. It turns blue when it touches poison. So the poison that killed the victim was on this mug? That's right. See? It was in the coffee. The killer applied it to the rim of the mug itself. Well, that's pretty accurate if he or she knows where he's gonna put his lips on the mug. Wow, science is amazing! It clearly is helpful. Maybe Emma would be willing to help us out a bit more. You should try buttering her up, Apollo. They say fire will get you everywhere. It's certainly worth talking to her a bit more.